And so, David, as you know, we've been researching energy, researching energy bills, and looking for the best ways to save people on energy. What is it that you've seen, that you found, in how popular this is, and what really makes it something unique here.
Yeah, well, I think the thing about bills is nobody likes them. We have to have them, but nobody likes bills. And the problem is with most people, myself included, is you don't pay attention. The first of the month comes around, you're like, oh, it's bills. Or a lot of you do what I do. You put a credit card on a bill and it just bills it, every month, and you don't really go back and say, well, what are they maybe even getting billed for? You see it goes up, you go down, you have all these fluctuations and you're just like, whatever. But the fact that you can do this for free, especially if you live in one of these states. Now, if you don't live in one of the states or can't get it, I mean, it's okay. But if you do live in one of the states, I think it'd be absolutely crazy not to do it, because there's no downside whatsoever. You call a number, you give them your utility bill, and they look at it and say, oh, look, we found you a bunch of money. Do you want it? And then if you say yes, a lot of times they're not even switching the carrier. You're staying with the same exact carrier. You have the exact same service. You're going to go flip the light switch just like you did before. The lights are going to come on. Everything's going to work exactly the same as it does right now, except you pay less money. And it could be very significant savings, to the point where it's saving you way more than what you're paying for your membership. But that's what's cool about Save Club. It's not just the electric and energy. We have another service that could save you on your cable bill, your internet bill, your cell phone bill. Think about all those savings combined. It could be hundreds a month. Okay. Not only that, then you throw in the rest of our savings, Charles, where you go out to eat, you get a free meal, you get a free burger, you get this, you save money on back to school shopping right now. You save money if your grocery store, paper towels. I've showed that, luxury goods. So realistically, Save Club is just a no-brainer, because again, our product's money. We're not trying to convince you to buy something you don't necessarily want. A lot of these other deals, they have a product. Hey, great products, nothing wrong with that. But they say, hey, you have to buy this product to be involved in our company. Here, all you're doing is you're buying the same stuff you did yesterday and paying a lot less for it. If you can't sell that, in 30 years of doing this industry, this by far is the easiest opportunity I have ever seen in my life, because there's 100% no convincing here. Everything else, I had to talk somebody into doing something. I don't have to talk you into buying what you're already buying and saying, hey, wait, let's pay less for it. Right. So, and energy is big, because I'll tell you what, in my old house, especially right now, I live in Nashville. It gets insanely hot. And I know, Charles, in Vegas, it's the same for you. My air conditioning bill, even just keeping my house at 72, I had a 4,400 square foot house. I mean, it could be like $600 a month, right? I mean, it's pretty significant bill to try to cool that down. I actually had three air conditioning units. It got so hot they would break, and I'd have to spend 10 grand on new units. That's how much energy was being used there. And then again, when it gets freezing cold, you're trying to heat. I'm trying to heat this humongous house up. Guess what? My energy bills would skyrocket. So if I could have saved 100 or 200, even $50, I would have done that in 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Because it's just money I'd be throwing out the window without it.
Yeah, yeah, precisely, and that's really what.
Hey, Charles,
Yeah,
we've got Vince on with us. Vince made over $1 million helping people save money on energy. Did you want to have Vince give some insights into what he's done helping people save money
certainly.
on?
It is one of the
Yeah,
most.
Vince is live with us right now.
Sure, it is one of the most referable things, because everybody uses energy. And so, yeah, Vince, if you can share your experiences with sharing savings on energy, and just how powerful that is in terms of finding new people, and how powerful the business model is, that would be great.
Absolutely. I got started in the energy space years ago. It's funny, I was building a network marketing business, and I had a lot of people in my organization years ago going to Ambit Energy, which is another energy company. And, when I finally realized what energy deregulation is, right? And like the same thing like telecom, deregulation of telecom, deregulation of energy. I remember we were sitting, we had just came back from a big event, And my wife says to me, why are we not doing this? And I says, so we got started in the energy space, electricity, in early 2011. And we built an organization in just, 5 to 7 states of over 60,000 customers. And we were literally getting paid every time someone did not unplug the refrigerator. So it was just an incredible run with that company. Unfortunately, the company, that particular company, severed the network marketing on, which we know would not happen here with Save Club. But the fact that we were able to build a business that was so sticky, so recession-proof, had nothing. And the main thing about that, I say this all the time about passive income, recurring income, is that my wife was taking care of, God forbid, something would happen to me. That money, and the way the Save Club payment structure is and compensation plan structure is, having energy, having the ability to approach someone. And the last thing I'll say too is, we want our candidate list, people that we do business with, to be, a higher scale or caliber of business, right? We'd like to get into business with like some sharp people in real estate and mortgage business and title and busy business professionals. Something that happened in the energy space was very, very different. Is the candidates that were showing up for meetings, we would have 8 or 9 guys show up in polo shirts that were really sharp business people that would not ever pay attention to, a wellness product. I mean, we all want wellness. We all want to look good, feel good, lose weight, less aches and pains. I know I do. But the energy we attracted really great people who came in and they were able to duplicate that. So when I heard energy, I've been looking for the energy again, a run like that, for like a very long time. And so I'm over the top excited about this. I can talk about energy all day. There's a lot of good content with that. A lot of comedy goes with it because, no one ever walks in a room, turns on a light switch and says, hey, where'd that come from? You don't have to explain to people my energy. You can't get this energy anywhere else. So it was it was really the ultimate no-brainer, right? We had shirts that said the biggest no-brainer in history. A really fun time. And this is a great ad. So I appreciate you.
Hey, Vince, it's Pete. Would you say it's safe to say that your customers were able to save more than $20 a month?
At times, yes, but yes. You listen, for bigger homes, like I have a big house like Dave too, it's obnoxious how much money we spend. And so the fact is that once they do it, they don't leave. And that's it. And they're happy. So it just makes sense. And, we had a lot of fun in that business. So that alone, very last thing I promise is the last thing I'll say is, we have people on here from other countries around the world, right? I might be saying we don't have savings here. We don't have, guys, we built, again, a business of over 60,000 customers in 5 or 6 states, like zip codes. So when you're driving tonight and you see people with their lights on in the house, those are customers. Right? Those are customers who know customers who know customers, and they all want to be reps. So it's a very good, smooth way to share this business with anyone. So thanks for this, Charles. This is really friggin' awesome.
Yeah, guys, and don't forget, it's not just the energy component, which is huge, which is, again, everybody uses energy. But we have now with the new Savings Hub, the negotiations on everything from other residual bills like your pest control, your TV, your cell phone, and other residual bills that you have. And so the product line is getting so strong here that the savings of $20 a month is really becoming a no-brainer. And that's what we want to start getting across. And what is really helpful on bringing this message around the world is the testimonials. And so we put together some testimonial pieces. We played one, last week that was really powerful. Got great reviews about that. Well, now that we're releasing these new products, as you start getting savings on your residual bills, let's bring in those testimonials and share them, because it's a very powerful way to get someone to look at what we're doing here. First of all, they can, get a free app and experience some savings. But when we're able to show them that a membership could immediately save them more than $20 a month on the residual bills, then you've got a customer locked in with Save Club. And when they experience how simple these onboarding platforms are, it becomes very easily to refer and share people to what's going on. So as we start, dialing in more and more of these portals, I'm going to share with you guys my screen again so you can take a look at where to find this inside of your back office. So from your back office, you'll be able to see this right here, Matt, if you want to, right here, USA and Canada. This is where you go for your savings hub, and you just click on this, and there is an explanation of how this part of your bills works. And then you click here, and there's a whole platform that you go through, and you just fill out these forms. And it's very simple on setting yourself up for residual savings. This same section in the back office, right here underneath Savings Hub, will be the Energy Savings tab. So as we finish our checklist, it'll be live this week, and you'll be able to go on and save in those 14 different states from there. Now today is also about our content drop, and I wanted to let you guys know that we have new landing pages coming back here for savings. They've been approved for different ads. So we've got generic pages. It'll probably be live here later today. And these are just additional landing pages that you're going to be able to use as funnels. And we kept them very generic so that you can see, so that as prospects come in, they don't see anything about Save Club. They're just ways there, because different traffic has different, you got to provide the different messages there. And so along with that, we'll be building pages there for energy as well. So you'll be able to get targeted. You'll be able to reach out, maybe do some marketing, find people in those states, and promote there to get them on board. Now, Pete, as you went through, you did the different training programs. Can you explain just how people are going to be able to refer their people in here and not have to go through the amount of certifications? So each one of those states, we had to go through and take a certification test, go through, work with the state, and actually get a certificate of clearance to offer these. Now, that's something that you don't have to do with Safe Club. All you've got to do is get your members onboarded and bring them to the back office where they can get going. Pete, can you comment about those tests and just what what the requirements were like, and how we just don't have to do that here. As an affiliate of Safe Club, we wanted to make this absolutely easy, where you can then now promote these energy savings in all these states, and you don't have to go through the laborious task of going in and learning the regulations and having to take the test. You just simply refer people to that link. You want to talk about that, Pete?
Yeah, I was felt like I was back in college. Had to study for these tests, and you and I had to bust through about a dozen states in one day and get certified, and it was fun because we learned a lot about the process. And remember, this is just the beginning. The big beautiful bill just went through, so they're going to be adding more states, as they decipher, how to navigate around solar and different things. So just because there's 14 or 15 now, that could double in the very near future.
Yep.
So we partnered with an incredible company, a very reputable company. We went through the day after we finished all the tests, we went through a whole compliance training with them, and it's a serious thing. And I think we're going to be able to save people serious money. The same thing with the Savings Hub. If you got a cable bill, a phone bill, internet, you've got pest control, you've got anything that's residual that you have to pay surrounding your house or your life, get in there and let them negotiate for you. It costs nothing to try. They build nothing if they do. And if they save you money, you just split the difference with them. So it's simple to use. And I've had some good experience with that in the past. And so we're just building a whole life around this, where you go out to eat, you can save money, you get cash back, you can double dip in some cases and save on the front end, get cash back on the back end. You can go do your entertainment things like Disney and different fun things to do. And then all the bills that surround your house and your lifestyle, you can, negotiate. It's just incredible. I mean, and then we're about to go international, so I'm super excited about that. And we actually have some other stuff we're going to roll out that's going to blow you guys away in the near future as well. So we're just going to keep on plugging away every single day, finding all the different things in your life that you spend money on to help you save on them. So
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
the greatest company in the world.
Yep, the development calendar between now and all the way to all the way through October actually is just loaded up with development. So I really applaud all of you that are getting trained in all the different nuances of the business, the marketing, the products through the 90 Day Blitz, and for all of you that are attending this call today here, you're seeing some of this stuff for the first time. But as you get more and more customers through the process, it will become second nature, and really getting your skills fortified for when we reach areas of growth where we're bringing on tens of thousands of affiliates a week. It's going to be nice to have the background and understand these products, and have customers that have gone through them. So with that, I wanted to start wrapping up this call.
Hey, Charles,
Yep.
you might want to show the new content drop we did in the folder too.
Oh yeah, I have that pulled up here right now. Debs, explain what you put together here as I pull up this page.
So every week, if you're new to this call and you don't know, every single week we give you materials to post. One of the things is, throughout my career anyway, I know most of the reps, they don't know how to make their own videos. They don't know how to make their own graphics. And social media is all about grabbing attention. As you're scrolling down a feed, what makes you stop and picture a video? So we come up with all kinds of videos every single week. I mean, we have an entire folder that has so much content in it. If you're not using it, I don't even know what to tell you. I mean, it is such a resource of content that all you got to do is download it and use the stuff. And we'll do all kinds of different like some just showing the savings, leading with the savings. Sometimes we'll talk about the money. We'll talk about the free app. I mean, Charles, you can click on any of those. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they'll play with sound. So here, play a few with sound.
Like say big on the hottest fashions, a lot of women or boss babes. That works good with the boss babes funnel right there. This one. Make money, just give away our free savings app.
Yeah, these clips are short and to be a combination story.
Yeah, that's cool too. So
yeah, we got full on trainings on how to deploy these.
Yeah, we have trainings on, but this is just one folder too. This is just this week's folder, everyone. We have a folder that we launch every single Monday. And I want you to sit back and think about this. Name another company that's done this ever in the industry. Nobody does this. Nobody has ever done this in the industry. If you look, we got folders starting back in May, full of content for you, full of, even here are posts written for you. So you can even just copy and paste posts there. I mean, there's just so much stuff that we even write everything for you. No other company's done this. We realize that, see, here's the thing. The reason most people jump from deal to deal to deal isn't because of the deal. It's bad. They're not marketers. 99% of you aren't marketers. You work jobs all day. You were trained to work a job. You weren't trained to do internet marketing. I mean, I've spent years and years and years learning internet marketing. And instead of you trying to figure stuff out, we just give it to you. Here, take it. Go post it. Isn't that cool? That we have all this content that's just ready to go for you. All you got to do is, and just Charles, if you want, just pull one of them up. Just, I don't care, like a video, pull up the new one, 727 folder, just to show you what to do. So let's say you go down to that resorts one in the middle, or pizza's good. See the top, you see the three little dots at the top. You just click on that and you click download, and it downloads right to your computer. And then once you download it to your computer, it's the same as uploading any other content that you would upload on Facebook or anything else. Okay. You could also do that to your phone, where you would download that directly to your phone and have it ready for you to go put it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest, whatever you want. And we train you on all this. And if you really want to learn how to do this, get in our 90-day blitz. Maybe pull that up too, blitz90.com. Because you have people that are training you step by step here. If you go to 90-day blitz, all right.
Yeah, for those of you, it's blitz90.com. And
And
this
then
is
click
what
on learning.
you get in, you just sign in.
And folks, you only want to invite people that are members of Save Club to the Blitz
And,
90.
and you want to see how good it is. Actually, you read the first comment there once you log in there, Charles. The first comment. Well, this
There
one's
you go.
it's really funny. But
Yeah.
read hers, what she just wrote, because it's
Oh, look at that, Dave, sharing the love.
yeah. I'll click it. It'll open up to a full
Been
post.
wanted to learn this stuff for forever, and now and
Click on it.
I'm
There's
not
more
so
there.
tech savvy.
Yeah, click
So,
on it, Charles. It'll open up to the whole post. There you go. So it's funny. So
wow. Yeah,
there-
thank you for breaking it all down that in a way that actually makes sense. And really, Dave, you've done such a great job in these breakdowns, because having these folders with all this material, it's like going to war with a war chest with aircraft carriers and stealth bombers and everything that you need to go out to battle. But you also got to know how to use it, and what type of training is here. And I spoke with a friend who's been learning other ways of making money. He's been entering new industries, and the learning curve in any of these spaces is so steep. I watched the Boiler Room movie the other day, and those guys were, they're getting in and they're learning to sell stocks, and they've got to go through learning the Series 7 and all this stuff. It requires time and energy and money and dedication to build up the skills and learn the regulations, do all the things in there. And right here in the Blitz, you can just go to your heart's content with as much information as you'd like here. We've got now 27 days of in-depth training, and you can just go into each one of these areas and get all the content delivered to you in this beautiful platform that is up, and it's going to continue. So this is something that you can feel very confident about, very, very happy about as you start bringing new people on, because this Blitz, it stays up in perpetuity, so that if you've got somebody who really wants to change their life, wants to start making extra income, start eliminating some residual bills with residual income, they can get started in here, and all the training is in place. It's not something that you'll have to go learn all yourself. I encourage you to learn it for sure. You can help people, and we're going to raise up more leadership. But the fact that this platform is up 24/7, 365, and provided to all Save Club affiliates for free, it's just an incredible resource. So if you've not dove in here and started picking up the training, you're definitely missing out on opportunities. Dave, you want to talk about just the styles of trainings that we've gotten here?
You mean everything we're training on?
Yeah, I mean, it's such a wide range of topics. Like today's training was about teamwork and cooperation, and the power of the frequency of working with people one-on-one and sharing in person, looking people in the eyes. Basic stuff that you sometimes just need a reminder of, or sometimes it's deep learning skills that are technical. And so we've been taking an approach of putting things, and we're bringing more trainers in here. Now that we've got a solid foundation, different leaders within the company with various types of skills are coming in to share their expertise. So you'll have a pool of information that just runs deep from bona fide experts.
Yeah, and stuff that's in this, Charles, is like people could pay thousands of dollars. I mean, I've paid $3,000-$4,000 for course, and you're not getting that kind of stuff that you're getting in here for included. We're literally showing you high-end AI stuff too. We're showing you how to create graphics. We're showing you how to make pictures talk. We're showing you how to make infographics. We're showing you so many crazy things, not to mention lessons from both me and Charles. Like if you click that, you know, we made this picture talking and we actually show people how to do stuff like this, which is super cool.
Save Club wants you to be part of our next viral video, share your testimony, and be featured in professionally produced materials that will help you grow your income.
So that's, we want your testimonial there, but
And so, you know, brand new people, and that's cool creating an AI picture. It's cool making it talk. Well, you can learn how to do that.
absolutely. We
You
show
know,
so many
and
things.
it's a short lesson. It's being able to get to develop these skills and put them part of your skill arsenal so that you become more valuable to the marketplace, because the marketplace will reward you for how much value you bring.
Yeah, we've shown a lot of crazy tricks in this. I mean, a lot. If you haven't gone through this, I just got to ask why. You know, it's like back in the day, people used to know I was into bodybuilding. That one's a good one, actually. I used to bodybuild, and now I always tell everybody, you know, I wouldn't want to, if I wanted to learn how to bodybuild, I didn't want to talk to Richard Simmons or Jared, the Subway guy. I'd want to talk to my buddy Jay Cutler, that was Mr. Olympia, right? I'd want to learn, and if he told me, I need you to do this, this, and this. So, for example, I had a dietitian that was The Rock, you know, the movie star The Rock, and he did a lot of the top bodybuilders. And I'll tell you guys a hilarious story real quick. He gave me this crazy diet. Now I've been bodybuilding for years already, and I thought I knew a lot, but he was the guru, right? And he gave me this diet, and I was trying to get leaner, and he had a lot of stuff in the diet that was full of sugar. I like apple juice and eating apples and Gatorade full of sugar and stuff. And I went to him and I said, "You want me to buy the sugar free?" And he said, "Did it say sugar free?" And I said, "No." And then I was questioning him, like, and he goes, "Dave, let me ask you a question. Who's the diet guru, me or you?" And I said, "Well, you." Then he said an expletive. He said, "Shut the, you know what, up and do what I say." And you know what? I never looked better in my life. I gained tons of muscle. I leaned out. And then he explained why he did what he did. So, you know, Charles has been a huge internet marketer. I've been a huge internet marketer. And we're taking our time to literally hold your hand and literally show you, like, that's a cool one, video emails. We actually show you step by step crazy stuff. So if you're not diving in and learning this stuff, you're just shooting yourself in the foot when it's here available for you. And you take what, a little bit of time out of your day to master skills that could put money in your bank account. I mean, we could, Charles, you'd said before you sold a course for what, $10,000 or something
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah. No, back in the day, and really, and this is, you know, I just want to pour all the best information out and into this training, because I feel very strongly about having savings be the best product for residual income, the thing that's the most easy to share. And when you learn all these different components. Now, Save Club, we have a lot that's going on. And remember, we're just now approaching 60 days since our June 1st launch. And we knew it was going to take like 100 and 120 days to put all of the different savings, all of the different shopping portals, all the different global pieces in place. And we're getting so close. In many areas, we're way ahead of schedule. I'm so excited to be able to launch our next version of digital virtual banking, where we're going to be able to take people from all over the world who are unbankable and get them a debit card, get them a virtual bank account. This is set up in over 195 countries. And again, it's just provided free. And we need these rails in place so that we can pay all of the cash back. So as cash back comes into our system, we're going to have to distribute money to all the shoppers around the world. And now we're going to be able to do it through a tier 1 virtual digital bank that all of you get just by being a member here. And so there'll be trainings on that. So having a mindset and having a attitude of continual growth and training, this is what's going to make you understand the value of these tools, get you into position to use them to earn the most amount of money. And remember, you just go through this one time, you own those skills. It's something that no one will be able to take away from you. And so, yeah, I feel very passionate about bringing the best tools, the best information to our Save Club family, so that that we can all win. And one of the key things about this business that was day zero, we were thinking about since day zero, was how can we create a business that has real residual income? How can we bring residual income back to the network marketing space? And we have to do it with an arsenal of products, with both domestic products, with the global products, and just know that it's going to flip. Like right now, it seems like we've got these products here just in the United States, or just the app in the United States. When we turn on our global portal, it shifts. We go from having tens of thousands of offers in the United States to having 58,000 offers globally. 40,000 of those are the global offers, and so we're really built to be a global operation, but it takes the time to develop these things in sequence. So before we can get to one area, we have to get the certain areas done first, and it builds on each other. But it's not one of these things that you're going to want to wait for. It's you want to learn these skills and develop your knowledge base over time, and that's why we've spread out this training over 90 days. And just remember, you can really do anything for 90 days. If you put your mind to something, it's a short enough period of time. It is a midterm life hack to focus in and learning these skills. And if you just get one tidbit, one piece of information that adds to your overall skills that you can bring to the marketplace, you'll find yourself incredibly more valuable, and then you'll have the business and the tools to really go and earn whatever level of income you desire. So yeah, so Dave, as we're pushing this forward here, we've got training specifically on the different products as well. And so some of that you can get from your back office because we know that not everybody's going to do the blitz, even though we believe you should. But for those of you that are serious about developing yourselves as a leader and developing your skills, this is the place to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not just about content, it's about community. We have 3 incredible communities you got to plug into. The 90-Day Blitz, we have the Save Club affiliate Facebook group, and then we have YouTube. So make sure you plug into all those. But like Matt said, those are special. Don't share those with anybody but members. The group and the 90-Day Blitz. That's for members only.
Yep, and really, you used a key word there, Pete, in the word community. And the way I define community is a group of people that grow together. So to really get locked into the community is learn these skills, learn these developments, together. And today's message about teamwork was really about how do we create more of this? How do we create more camaraderie? How do we create more interactions both amongst both amongst each other and inside of a group? So as we get these things launched up and stable, we will be doing live events and conventions, and I really hope that you make your friends here, make your friends inside the Blitz discussion board and community in our Facebook group, and as we do our live events, you'll be able to meet these people face to face and really grow something here that you'll be able to appreciate. Because sometimes you in this industry in particular, you'll meet people, you'll make friends, and you'll work together for sometimes many years and not have an opportunity to meet each other in person. Well, we're going to solve that by doing our live events. And so I'm going to put a little survey out about where we'd like to do our event. But I live here in Las Vegas. It's a great place, cheap flights. Right now Las Vegas has some of the best deals going on that the city's seen in a long time. And so we'd like to bring people here to really reap the savings that are available here and the cheap flights. So everybody keep an eye out. We'll be sending out an email to everybody letting you know when the energy savings part of the back office is live. So be sure to share this information out there, and we'll get the list of states and everything, so exactly the type of people to talk to, and how you can share with them and get them saving money in a residual way. So, with that, everybody, thank you for attending our Monday training. I'll get this recording out onto our YouTube channel, and we'll see you Wednesday. Hopefully by then we'll have some testimonials with some energy savings. Have a good day.